Good morning, everybody. So I haven't actually filmed anything at all this morning. I have been busy and I got distracted with all kinds of other things. So this is the benefit of being the first person in the office every morning, because then you can film your vlogmas videos and not have to worry about anybody. Today, I'm really excited about today. It looks like it's going to be another clear, sunny day. Still very chilly. We're definitely in the time where I want to heat up my car before I get into it in the morning, and coats and okay. I get very cold very easily. So, as you can probably tell, I've got a sweater dress on, I've got a cardigan, and I've got a coat, and I've got a shawl back here just in case I get very cold. And I desperately need to make some fingerless mitts. That's something that I want to cast on pretty soon here because my hands get so cold. Sorry, I just keep checking to make sure my coworker isn't here yet, because that would be a little awkward for her to accidentally walk in on me filming things. It would just be a little weird. It's just another usual day. I've got my knitting here, I've got a couple of books to read. Oh, I need to make my tea. I usually try to make a cup of tea pretty much first thing that I get into work in the morning. I've got just some different herbal teas, because I'll have my first cup of tea be either a black or green tea. But then I usually just drink caffeine-free teas for the rest of the day. But it is so nice because on my poor cold hands, to have a nice warm mug of tea is just fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and get my computer turned on and start doing some actual work and whatnot, and so I will check in with you later. Again, so just checking in. I'm on my break from work, and I decided today to actually make a good point of going to take my walk, which I've neglected the past few days this week because I've been running errands and stuff on my break, and also on Monday it was snowing and frigid and completely not walking weather. Today it's definitely still quite cold. I hope you can hear me, by the way. I'm using my headphones in hopes that it might be slightly less windy sounding, but who knows. I ordered a clip-on microphone that I can use for filming vlogs and stuff to kind of upgrade my audio quality. I also recently ordered a light kit, which I'm incredibly excited about. Because the unfortunate fact of the matter is that with wintertime being here and all of that, it gets dark so early, and there's no way I can film in the morning in time. I do normally get up at about before 6:30, but it doesn't get light until later, and it's not going to happen in the morning. And so I went ahead and ordered a light kit off of Amazon to hopefully so that I can film some podcast episodes here, because I've got so many crafty things I want to talk to you about. I'm so excited about them. Definitely still a bit chilly out today and nippy, but it is so refreshing. I'm really glad I decided to come and walk today. I have still got about an hour and a half left to work once I get back from my break, so not too much though, and it's been really slow today, so I was able to do some reading. As you saw earlier, I read Tuck Everlasting, which I really enjoyed. I saw the movie several years ago. It's been absolute ages since I watched it, but somebody here on YouTube had mentioned tuck everlasting, I believe, and it reminded me, it was either YouTube or Instagram, I don't remember. It reminded me that I had wanted to read the book for some time. I'm so glad that I did. It was such a short, easy read, and I really enjoyed it. It is so, as might be expected, it is so infinitely better than the movie. Like, so much better. In the movie, they have Winnie being this 16, 17-year-old something girl, and in the book, she's actually just a 10-year-old child. So, yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was very sweet, but also like a very thought-provoking book, which is, you know, those are always the good sorts of books to read. I was able to do that, and I worked on some knitting this morning. So, yeah, it's been a pretty chill day, which, no complaints from me. And then this evening, I'll probably play around with my light kit a little bit and work on some more knitting and sewing and whatnot. That is one downside to vlogmas, is that it means that I spend a good portion of my evenings editing videos, which means that there's far less time for sewing and knitting and other creative things, which is sad, but I'm just enjoying it so much so far, so I don't mind. And hopefully it'll enable me to gather some tips and tricks to get faster at editing so it doesn't take as long, but we'll see. So for now, I'm just going to finish my walk, and then I'll probably sit and knit if I have a little bit of time before I have to head back to work. Tea would taste a lot better if I didn't spill it all over the floor. But that's okay, because it just so happens that today's advent calendar is actually one that we got a sample package of here recently. If I can find it. Haha. See? So, I can still give you my professional opinion, even though I spilled it all over the floor. Now, being that I have had the turmeric chai before, it's not my favorite. It's very bitter tasting, and it's just okay. Probably a 3 out of 10. Like, I bought it because it looked really interesting, because it had turmeric and peppercorns, and turmeric's really good for you. So I was really excited to try it, but it's really not that great. So, but in the name of Christmas and advent calendars, I am drinking my advent tea. But what I am planning to do, I have put some honey in it, and I'm going to zhuzh it up some more with some creamer, because I got this. I was going to use this in our supper last night in the white sauce, but that didn't end up happening. So I'm going to use it in my tea. Like I said, I put some honey in here, and we're gonna see if we can make it more palatable. So as I mentioned earlier, I got my lighting kit today. So now I have some very fancy lights, which I am incredibly excited about. I was going to film a podcast tonight, and then I realized that I'd forgotten that I don't have the piece that attaches my camera to my tripod, because one of my younger brothers has it. So I can't film one tonight. Sorry, guys. I really am so anticipating talking about some of my knitting projects and some things that I've been sewing on, but not tonight, I guess. Which is okay. Instead, I'm gonna sit and do some knitting and probably watch some vlogmas videos and catch up on other YouTube videos. I do want to do a little bit of sewing. Not too much, but just a little bit. So, we'll see if my tea is any good. And let's go be creative.